My presence is a gift, you smoking resin in the spliff. We ain't never back bums, so many grams in the blunt, looking like fat thumbs. E-Fed is a thing you not familiar with, well let me get you familiar fairly quick. Here's the gist, you got a limited time to break your op down without a rhythm or rhyme. Dramatic music in the background. I time travel, I saw your fate when I came back round. Can you stand the challenge? Rise for EMP. Sometimes war comes out of necessity, and other times out of desperation. But for these men, it's hard to tell. Take EMP, El Guapo trying to save a company, or is it Mega trying to make it great again? The stories to be told by their allies makes a good question for Benjamin, Triple M, Blunt Row, Lip Fuse, and others. A unique match which Hollywood Haywood, Bronx Bomber, Tonstadamus, and King Mac Mall should be ready for. Round after round, they have to prove themselves for complete supremacy, bragging rights, and control. Only in EMP, a match like this can take place. By the way, Bob Bloka hoodie. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you EMP Warganez. Bloka shit. What?
Don't look good on me, bro. The Blueprint Championship. The title that you made me want. The title that started this whole thing. But, Wapo, brother, this match right here, it all ends here. You can't see the viewpoints I got. You can't see what I'm trying to do for EMP. You think that I'm just being an asshole. So no matter how this match goes, brother, it ends tonight.
You know,
Be you.
Right? You know, you're absolutely right. That title is beautiful, and that title has a lot of significance, because what you need to understand is I did a lot to build that title up. I did a lot to make that title as relevant as it is. The same way I'm doing for EMP. You come out here, EMP, and you use it as your personal playground. You use it as a place where you could have your ego stroked. And I've said that time and time again. And you are my brother, without a shadow of a doubt. And you know how brothers fight. But I'm letting you go right now.
I see. You always think it's about my ego. I do have an ego. I have the biggest ego in this game. That ego has made me what I am today. That ego has got me something I've always wanted. And that's this right here. This is just the beginning. Defiance is next. Leap marks after that. My last year of promoing. I will prove to everyone why I am the emperor, why I am the king, why I am everything in this game. So let's do this, Wapo.
You're right, man. You're right. Let's do this. You know, you want to prove that you are the king, you are the emperor, and this is your time. You want to build an empire on the backs of many that want to help you. But tonight we're going to prove to you that EMP is going to be thriving. Not because you want us to kiss your ring, not because you want us to build your empire, but for us to build this whole platform just for people like me.
Hi, I'm the Bloker, and welcome to Warganez. 90,000 in attendance from Wembley. Good day, mate, or whatever it is they say. Now, we have Team EMP, El Wapo, Blunt Row, King Mac Mill, Lit Fuse, and Bronx Bomber versus Team Mega. They want to make E-Fest great again, huh? Mad T, Franklin Benjamin, Hollywood Haywood, Triple M, and Toaster Damas. This is incredible. Now the rules. 5-minute rounds. What? 5 rounds? Jesus Christ. Whoever starts the match will be in every round, okay? So round 1. 2-minute time limit, people. Mad T versus El Wapo. Who do you think is gonna come out on top? It's the Bloker, and I'll be right back.
Let's make sure them drums are smacking. This means war!
Round 1 of the War Games, and you got Mad fucking T taking on his co-partner, El Wapo. See, Wapo, it's funny that you talk about success off my name. EMP is my baby that I started. That you came in, I don't know, maybe 9 months in almost. Maybe a little more than that. A little less. But yet, now you're trying to get clout off my name. Because of what I started, what I built. You think you're the better owner. You think that this war game match, that you're going to walk away victorious. And that is where you're wrong, Wapo. That is where you fail again. Just like you failed every other time you try to do this. Every other time you try to start a company, what happened? It failed. Where's the fine print? I appreciate everything you've done in this game. Everything you've done for EMP. But tonight, Mega makes EMP great again. You see, this match is gonna be brutal for you. This match is gonna be the end of all. By the time this match is over, it's not gonna be Mad T is the most hated. It's gonna be Mad T is the king of EMP. El Wapo is just gonna be the loser of EMP. Because that's what you truly are, Wapo, is the loser. Just like the rest of your fucking team. Team EMP always.
You know, T, I come out here and say, this is my baby. I come out here and say, I made EMP what it is today. But see, when you say it, it's all hot air. It's all garbage. It's all regurgitation that comes out your mouth. Because everybody knows I put blood, sweat, tears, bread into the EMP network, into EMP, and let it be what it is today. See, what you did was you sold our integrity down the toilet when you sold that title. When you told Johnny Blade it was okay for him to sell the title and make Mega come over here and try to make EMP great again, what you did was you spit on everything that you said you worked hard on. I'm here constantly, year after year, defending this great product, defending the EMP network, defending the people in the back that work to make this place great, and you just sold it for a couple of dollars because that's how you are. You're used to taking the high road. You're used to going up and wanting to take the fast lane because you're not used to working hard. So you sell out, just like people putting kids in the damn custody into the state. That's what you did. You just put your baby into state's hands. But I'm here to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. I'm here to make sure that if you leave this bad boy, that I'm the one that's going to make sure that this place stays great. And not only me, the other 4 guys that stand next to me are going to make sure that you don't ever put your grubby hands and destroy something that is the best here in the promoverse. You want to take credit for it? Go ahead. But everybody knows EMP stands for El Wapo.
Yo, it's getting stupid, man. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Round 2. It's a 3-minute time limit. Mad T and Franklin versus El Wapo and Blunt. Yo, I can't even whoop.
EMP. It's round 2 of this war games, and I go against fucking Franklin Benjamin and Mad T. See, let me just jump the nonsense. You feel me? See, Mad T, you're an idiot. You contradict yourself, because I cannot do nothing and do everything you say at the same time. Makes no sense, you fucking moron. But since you want to throw that fucking in the air, let's speak some facts. See, if it wasn't for me, you would have had the blueprint to build this place. Now, if it wasn't for me, you would have had the name EMP. But you won't say that. You won't mention that, would you? Because to everybody in this world, you ran everything. You do everything by your damn self. But in reality, you've been riding other people's coattails, haven't you? If it wasn't Shady Sean McKenzie, it was fucking Triple M. If it wasn't Triple M, it was Darko. If it wasn't Darko, it was the LJA King. You be on your knees so much, no wonder your legs is always fucking hurting. No wonder you can't stand, because you're so used to being on your fucking knees, you moron. Let's continue breaking the fourth wall. See, Franklin Benjamin, I knew your dumb ass was come out with nothing but weed jokes. I mean, what do I expect when all you do is type in details in ChatGPT and it gives you the whole promo, huh? And what do? You put it on a teleprompter and you fucking read it. Oh, I'm a promo artist. Ooh, I can read. Ooh, I got a script. See, you ain't nothing like me. No matter how much you drain the swamp, people like me will stay because we're original. We come off the dome. We don't need to write it and put it on the wall so we can read, Franklin. See, I'm tired of this city. I'm tired of Mecca. See, with that being said, Wapo, do what you do, bro, because They ain't nothing to me.
You know, Blunt, you're right. Round 2 is a little bit different because we have Mad T and Franklin Benjamin on the same side. They get to see how Mega works against EMP. The thing about it is Mad T really did use EMP as his playground. He really did use it as his sandbox. He really went Richie Rich on everybody on this roster. He wanted to pay for everything because he does not know what hard work is. When he found out I, his right-hand man, the one that made things happen, was tired of his bullshit, he went and picked apart and tried to get people to do his bidding. But when the people started seeing right through him, he went outside and outsourced. He outsourced with Mega. But you know, Mega, I understand. It's like the APA, right? You do anything that has to do with money, I get it. But what I don't get is you think that you got a chance to go against me and Blunt, one of the biggest tag teams here, and not just EMP, but the whole Promoverse. You see, we are the greatest tag teams not to hold a title. And that will change. In 2026, you will see me and Blunt first take down Mega and make EMP what it's supposed to be. And maybe, just maybe, T can see what the hell is going in that little fucking brain of his, and maybe he won't be so high and realize that he doesn't have a shot in these games. Because what you need to understand, when me and Blunt get through with you and Franklin Benjamin, the other three will know that they don't have a chance against me and Blunt. So I don't care what you say, I don't care what you do, just know that you are not on our level.
Up out of there.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
Round two, what do we got? You got Franklin Benjamin and Mad T taking on Blunt Rowe and El Guapo. You know, Franklin, I'm not worried about these two little spazzes because, I mean, they don't know what it's like to make things great. Would you just look at these two? Would you just look at El Guapo? He had to come live off my name to make himself feel powerful in this game, to make himself feel like he has something in this game that he can leave a legacy of. You're welcome, Guapo. And Blunt Rowe. I mean, let's be honest, Blunt. How long have you been living off my coattails? How long, Blunt, have you been sitting here being my little chihuahua dog that every time I need someone to jump, you just jump? I mean, really, Blunt? You haven't even helped me out with EMP not one time. What have you done but besides bitch, complain, and try to ban people and kick people from EMP, Blunt? I mean, hell, Guapo's done way more than you have. He's been here less time than you. But hey, you're a good little chihuahua. So keep doing what you're told, Blunt. And it's your time to shine, so go ahead, here in round two, give us something. You know, Franklin, why don't you go out here and tell these boys why we make EMP great, and why you are our World Heavyweight Champion.
Make EMP great again. That's exactly what we're here to do, T. And it starts right now. Right now. Now that Franklin Benjamin's here in the ring, we've got 1 Point Guapo, a man who historically can't beat Franklin Benjamin. I think he might have one win over me in his entire career, and that was all fake. That was rigged. And everybody knows it. Everybody saw it. But now, you step against me for what's gonna be the final time, Guapo, because now, in this cage, I'm gonna put you down once and for all. There's not gonna be any remembrance to be had of you after I finish with you. And then your little friend Blunt Rowe, man, you must have been high to think that you stood a chance against Franklin Benjamin. You must have been stoned out of your mind to take on this match, because it's all about to go down. You're all about to find out exactly what happens when Dope steps up and we put you fucking clowns down once and for all. It's gonna be huge. You see, you hoped, you prayed that Franklin Benjamin didn't show up. You prayed that Franklin Benjamin didn't come. But now, here we are, War Games, and guess what? I'm gonna come. And it's just the beginning. So get ready. And pay attention. Because this whole thing is about to be huge.
Believe me.
Oh my God. Slobberknocker, what? What? Now, we on round 3. Oh man. Reffing all these matches, man. Round 3, it's a 4-minute time limit. Mad T, Franklin, Hollywood Haywood versus Wapo Blunt and King Mac Moore. I mean, all the fighting and kicking and that war.
Round 1 and 2 is in and out. And let me tell you, round 3 is even heavier. What you need to understand is as I got serious and I hired heavy hitters, wait till the next 3 that come down this pipe. Because what you need to understand, T, that your days are numbered. Just little by little, you're going to see why EMP is going to prevail. Why EMP is going to stand on its 2 feet, 10 toes deep. Because what you need to know is that right now, you're going against Blunt Row, El Wapo, and none other than Prophecy. See, without Prophecy in here, even though he doesn't have any history with this, Prophecy's going to show you why he's the future of EMP and why we will not, and I repeat, will not sell out.
Warganez. Matt T, you, just like every other king, everywhere else outside of me, you have shown ruffles of my existence among your space, your salty emotions, all aired out and all bagged up, feeling stale. Chip on your shoulder because you feel the energy of what a royal king is really supposed to be. That case that I hit you with should have gave you fair enough warning of the pain that I bring. And now we're in a scenario of encouraged engagement, of ultimate carnage, and now it's time to play the game in which you nor the rest of your team will overcome me and the rest of my team. Frankie B, I'm gonna kill you. Literally. When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna ram that infomercial face of yours into the plated platform in between these 2 rings over and over and over and over again until the promo verse is impeached of your imagery. Bigly, your campaign will never gain a real vote over me, to or on any degree. You know what I stand for. So there's no need to debate a fucking thing. I'm coming for everything you got everywhere you are, and if you don't like that, can be adjusted today. Hollywood Haywood, you can go fuck yourself. If you even think about stopping me, we got other business to handle. But war is war, and you know my get down. Especially when the foundation of the deal is gold.
Let me end round 3, fellas. See, no matter what you say, Franklin Benjamin, you can spit all the shit you want. Blunt man is scared of me, yada yada. The fact of the matter is, you had a match. You had a match, and what you did, you bought your way out. You bought the title instead of facing me like a man. Because you all know when it comes down to it, a neighborhood stoner is better than some politics sellout. And man, T, you a bitch. You a bitch for letting that shit happen. I'm supposed to be a right-hand man, and once again, you sell out friendship for bullshit. I should have known better. But anyway, Mr. Haywood, by golly, how would I know you will join that piece of shit team? Because regardless of the facade that you sell, the baby face that you are, I always knew you were a piece of shit, just like Franklin and fucking Mad T.
Round three, you already know. See, now I get to bring in Haywood. You thought me starting and then Franklin coming in was the best. But see, Haywood, the wrath that Haywood is on right now, you guys are gonna feel glory. You guys are gonna feel what it's like to have kings in the ring. Because you see, when this match is over, but you're standing there wondering who the better boss is, because we all know it's truly not about that. It's about the dominance that I bring. Because I built this company on my back. Not you and Blunt. It was me. I built this monster stable. Control EMP just like I always do. Line up whoever's next after Blunt when you knock them down.
Gods and kings. That's who you stand before. You see, you want to come into war games thinking you have a chance against Mad T, against Franklin Benjamin, against Hollywood Haywood. But here's the thing. That's all fake news, and everybody knows it. Everybody's talking about it. ESPN is talking about this match. They're talking about Franklin Benjamin making EMP great again. They're talking about Hollywood Haywood, good golly, making EMP great again. They're talking about Mad T doing everything he could to change the projection, the trajectory of EMP for good. And that's what we're gonna do. Cause tonight, Wapo, you fall once and for all. And all of your hoodlum, hood rat thugs that wanna run with you are gonna find out, good golly, why we make EMP great again. Believe me. Haywood, tell them about themselves.
Well, good golly, you couldn't have a War Games without Hollywood Haywood. And as I sit here and I look at my opponents, and they can't help but look oh so familiar. I sit there and I look at 1 Point Wapo coming out here thinking that he runs the place, thinking that he's the one that's gonna make EMP good golly great again. Well, Wapo, you've never made anything great. Let that sink into your thick skull. You aren't great. You aren't good. Hell, you barely get by. The thought of you running EMP is laughable. The thought of you being an incredible promo star, well, that's just insane. And I guess you've surrounded yourself with like-minded individuals, because as I sit here and I look at the prophecy, a man who thinks he's so much more than what he is, I can't help but feel just a little bit sorry for you. And Blunt, what in the hell are you doing here? You know better. You know better. You know that Hollywood Haywood is the very best promo star that has ever come into EMP. So tonight, I will help lead Mega to a Mega victory where we will make EMP great.
Oh, man. Round 4. It's 5 minutes this time. It's a 5-minute time limit. You got Mad T, Franklin Haywood, and Triple M versus Wapo Blunt. Man, and Lit Fuse. Oh my God. I feel like I'm getting beat up. Whoop.
Y'all already know what round it is, so let me just jump into the nonsense. See, I know y'all watching. I see what's happening. I see what's going on. We got Lit, lighting the fuse, and it's all hype. We got Prophecy, built in Voltrons off his opponent's body links. And of course, we got El Wapo being a boss since the moment he stepped into EMP. And of course, you got me, the neighborhood stoner, doing what he does best, and that's being blunt. So let me break the fourth wall some more. See, Mad T, the only reason why you're doing this is because you're a mini Ronnie, playing with your action figures, your new toys. And I'm sorry, boys, the moment he's done playing with y'all, he's gonna toss you in the box like he's Andy from Toy Story. But until then, guys, just keep watching.
As the crowd goes wild, me, Wapo, and Blunt roll, wearing Team Magna out, hitting nothing but spots till the next op makes his way out. Oh wow, could it be? Is this true? Are you really in front of me this time? Is it really you? Triple M, nice to finally officially meet you. Listen, 1M repeated 3 times banned from Japan will never overcome 6 beings in 1 mind of the prophecy, man. And the only thing I take from you tonight other than team victory is any type of dignity you got left in you after disrespecting yourself by letting Jimmy ruin your name in my championship victory. Shit! I wouldn't be surprised if you see this War Games allergic ass in here tonight, mimicking you again. While you call out sick, and that, my friend, is the vast difference between me and you, because I'm cutting a promo right now, and I can barely even stand. So when Tomster, dumbass runs out here, I'm going to disassemble his legs and combine a piece of everybody's arms to make sure that this will be more than just a reach.
Blunt's actually 100% correct. You sit out here and play with everybody like they're a bunch of puppets, like they're a bunch of toys for your own amusement. You use and abuse everybody you possibly can just so you can have your ego stroked. But you see, this is not called the Mad T Network. No. If you read my hat, it's called the EMP Network. And you are correct about one thing. I did come when EMP was actually on the cusp of being made, when it was born. But as I came in here, I just made it nothing but great. So Mega comes out here and tries to think that they're going to make EMP great again. But let me tell you, it's the backs of the people that are backing me up today that's making EMP what it is. You have to go and hire heavy hitters because you know for a fact that nobody's gonna back you and your selfish ways. You know, Mac Millie comes in here, signed, and guess what? I brought him in here, and he's the overcharged champion. I brought him in here, and he is talent. I know talent. You're mad because a certain person on my team right now would not side or sign with you, but he's side by side with me because he knows what it takes to have a leader run a place and know what they're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to him. I'm going to go ahead and let Mr. Fuse light the rest of the way.
Hey, yo. EMP. Y'all finally got a proven winner over here. But it's too bad I got to put down a bunch of y'all top guys. I mean, Wapo knew what he was doing when he hired the only gun he needed for this match. And it's crazy. Mad T's supposed to be a fucking boss. But here we are, fumbling the biggest what-if in promo to date. And that just so happens to be, what if the promo versal threat and the prophecy ended up on opposite sides in a war? Which brings me to Hollywood Haywood, who probably should be the boss around this bitch, because he actually inked that motherfucker, and the promo verse gonna get that work soon enough. But all that aside, you ended up on the wrong side this time, Haywood. You know from first-hand experience what happens when the smarts are aligned with you. Now you gotta find out what happens when they aren't. And that lesson, it's gonna fucking hurt. Now, Frankie, we've done this song and dance so many times at this point, and it's like I can't get away from you, unlike your hair, because that bald spot is growing, bigly. It's like your battles with the smarts have aged you so incomprehensibly to the point where I feel bad. Then I remember you initiated this. You were the spark that lit the fuse. You're the reason I'm on this run I'm currently on. Crazy win streak, multiple titles, the list goes on, and I thank you for that, Frankie. I'm in the top 1%, and it's you that made me want to be there. Had you just kept your mouth shut, I might not even be in the game right now. But now I am the game, and nobody wants to play me. And speaking of nobody, who the fuck is Triple M? I tried for days to figure out the mystery, and all I came up with was Jimmy cosplaying as La Parker.
Round 4. And what do we have? We got the almighty lit Fuse coming out here thinking that he's gonna be big and bad. He's gonna walk into EMP and he's gonna take over with the smirks, whatever the fuck you call yourselves. You all know that you need me to give you a platform, because we all know watching you guys show is like pulling fucking teeth. You talk about you're all big and bad, you're all champions. But why'd you all come kiss the ring, just like Wapo has, just like Blunt Row has? Hell, even look at Prophecy, he came over first and kissed the ring. You guys might be something over there in Foundation, but this is EMP Elite Promo. day, we all know Mega is walking out victorious.
And I imagine that right now, for all of you on Team Wapo, it's starting to sink in that you all made a very fatal mistake. It's starting to sink in that you have found yourself in a no-win situation. And it's starting to sink in that your leader, El Wapo, has led you to the good golly slaughter. And there's no turning back, and that must be a pathetic feeling. But I wouldn't good golly know it, because I've never had to feel that way. I've never had to feel pathetic. I've never had to feel minuscule. I've never had to feel unimportant, and I've never had to feel like I had lost before it ever began, because I was born great. I was born to do this. And you gentlemen, y'all were born to be the drizzling, good golly, shits.
War Games! I have to tell you, I wasn't expecting to show up here, and it's quite astounding. Wembley Stadium, 90,000 strong, to witness Team Mega absolutely destroy Team EMP. Because let's face it, no matter which one of you worthless, vile pieces of shit step to me in this, each one of you will receive a pop-up German suplex, the land of the rising sun, and you'll just sit there and wither in pain as I laugh and we dominate each and every single one of the Team EMP members. You're so worthless, I don't even feel like mentioning the members of Team Wapo. It's gonna be more like Team Whack-A-Mole. How many of you are we gonna destroy? Whack, 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 oh, whack. Wembley Stadium, are there things you wish to see? Chairs, chains, thumbtacks. I don't have a bag, but I have plenty of thumbtacks to give out. Imagine my lovely Team Mega. I need you all to come here. Here, take some of these tacks. Put them in the mouths of our opponent. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah. Oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful thumbtacks. You see, we switched the game up on you. LeFuse, I hope you're ready. Prophecy, did you prophesize about the thumbtacks? You see, you thought that we were going to get troublesome. But Toby had to go away, so we got the most vicious, the most maniacal, the most menacing monster in all of the MP! Triple M to walk beside Team Mega, to make EMP great again, and to make sure that you bleed a lot. You were gonna have the most blood, the best blood. You were gonna bleed so much that you're gonna be sick of bleeding when it's done. It's gonna be huge.
Now, Team Wapo, do you really think you have a shitbag's chance in hell at beating any of us? I don't think you do. Round 5. 6 minutes. After 6 minutes. After 6 minutes. EMP on. Mad T. Franklin. Haywood. Triple M. And Tomster Dominance. Versus Wapo Blunt. Mac Mill. Let Fuse. And Bronx Bomber. Pay attention! This is the last card of the year, y'all. I'm sorry, I might be delirious. 1, 2. Enjoy the card, y'all. I gotta go rap.
Round 5. It's hilarious that you guys have lasted this long. It's hilarious that people like you 5 thinking that you could stop Team Mega. Stop the team that's going to save EMP. Now you got the World Heavyweight Champion over here looking down on you scrubs. You got Mad T, the Blueprint Champion. A foundation. You got Hollywood Haywood. You got Triple M. And you even got Tomsterdamus. So Bomber, you want to know who turned your best friend against you? You're looking right at him. Like I said, this war game's already over.
Maybe it's not good, golly, sinking in yet to you, dense individuals. But bringing the smarts here to EMP Wapo wasn't the smartest move, because last time I checked, they're on my payroll. Lit Fuse is my champion. Mac Millie is my former champion. So what makes you feel so safe, El Wapo? What makes you feel so secure knowing that people that are on my payroll are helping fulfill your team? Sounds like you didn't really think that one out, did you? Sounds like you never stopped and thought, well, what if Hollywood Haywood was to just simply slip them a few extra dollars? Because they're not loyal to you, El Wapo. Just like nobody in EMP will ever be.
I wonder what happened to Triple M. I had to slide out and put on something else for you all to marvel at. The marvelous Mass Marauder, Wembley Stadium. I had to get the cowbell because Team Mega will triumph over Team Wapo. Do you understand the pain that's gonna come to each and every single one of you? Oh, the pain, the pleasure, the blood that's gonna flow through each one of your veins and onto the canvas for us to play in. The desecration of Team Wapo will be on plenty of screens for all of you. Are going to die.
Triple M, I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell, more thumbtacks, more lead pipe, more blood. The blood of the Bronx Bomber, the blood of Lit Fuse, the blood of the prophecy. But you're the prophecy, so you should have seen this one coming. Bigly. You see, Team Mega is here, and we're changing the game tonight when we put you fools down once and for all. You thought you stood a chance in this cage? Fake news. Your time is up, and you're gonna find out that this War Games, that EMP, is all about the Benjamins. For those who don't know, my name is Tomsterdamus, and I am back! And these participants, my opponents here at War Games! Well, 4 of you at least. You 4! You are all lucky!
That's right, you're lucky. You are lucky that I'm not worried about any of you. I'm worried about one person on your team. And that's that no good son of a bitch, Bronx Bomber, who betrayed me. I spit on the ground you walk on. So the only thing I'm worried about in this War Games match is that the other four are gonna be in my way. Know your place. Bomber, you are not safe.
Now it's my turn. And you see how I see Team Mega? I see Team Mega as the human centipede. Think about it, guys, visually, as I tell you this story. You got Mad T the head, getting all the bullshit spewed to him, and him shitting it out into his other teammates. I'm not going to talk about Triple M. The only reason he's in this match is because Shady took his ball and left like a coward. But then you got Franklin just taking all that bullshit in. And he's a politician, so he's already full of shit, so you can imagine. And let's just get something straight. If I didn't have a New York City education and a lazy eye, I'll be good at reading teleprompters too, Franklin. But then we got Franklin shitting into Haywood's mouth. Can you think about that? Haywood's lips on Franklin's asshole? That's diabolical. You see, because between you and Toaster Haywood, you guys are the most people full of shit in this match. Both of you guys spill sweet nothings into your ears, making each other feel good about yourselves, when in reality, you guys are nothing but losers. Especially you, Toastadamus, because you're at the end of this centipede, getting all the bullshit into you. Because you're the biggest person full of shit in this match. You say that you ride for your people. You say that you ride for this and you ride for that, but you don't. You're only in it for yourself and only take credit for what you think that you created, but only if people knew the real truth about all the brains and everything that happens in Defiance. People will turn their heads. So you keep thinking that you're the reason we're successful, because I tell you right now, you're not. So you see, Team Mega, thanks for coming. Thanks for getting your ass whooped by Team Wapo. And I will see you guys later. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, hell yeah. The whole crew is here, and we finally got the greatest judge of all time in the fold. I'm not the only one who says it. Everybody says it. The Promo Observer says it. But you know who doesn't? The BWO. And if it was up to them, you'd be having fun in this fight until you were inevitably forced to feel my size 11 across your neck. But I don't want that for you, Tiny. You were the first one to grant my inevitable victory at Promo Versus. So I'ma stall you the fuck out. But your captain, Mad T, yeah, fuck Mad T. You won that Blueprint title over in the Foundation and all of a sudden grew some balls. I went from top 2 and not number 2 to fuck Liv Fuse. And this shit is crazy when you really think about it. Because had I accepted the match for that very title when it was offered to me, you would have ran up against a brick wall that is me. And I promise, you would have never recovered. And bitch, this ain't about to be no fucking different. Regardless of the outcome of this match, spoiler alert, you lose. You're gonna have to live with the fact that your hero turned rival, Liv Fuse, punched you in the mouth relentlessly until you were nothing more than the shadow of the shadow you used to be. You were never prepared for this war, and because of it, tonight your team dies at the hands of mine.
It's obvious that just for war, the prophecy made the decision to unleash just me. For I enjoy destruction, especially in the name of making great of EMP with just one team. For the world champ and the collections of bodies next to he have been slaughtered in the name of the company. I will be more than the overcharged champion. Believe me, Bigly.
You know, tonight, as we prove why EMP is great, that we don't need Mega to make EMP great again, is we have two talented individuals as the Smarks come out here and prove why they're going to be a dominant force, why they're going to be the future of EMP. While T still relies on the relics of the past because he's afraid of change. He's afraid of something new. He's afraid to build from the ground up because you see, as EMP first emerged, he went and hired people that knew what they were doing so they can help him be where he is today. And the fact of the matter is for him to rely on those relics, the past, those fossils, just so he can try to make EMP great again, is the reason why we're going to fail if we leave him in charge. The reason why we're going to fail if we let him Tony Khan his way in the Promoverse. Tonight, we're going to prove that EMP is going to be on top for a very, very long time because the roster, the group, everybody that we have right now is going to be the best. And if they're not the best, we're going to create the best because that's what EMP is. EMP stands for elite for a damn reason. And let me let you know this. I'm not going to only prove to EMP and prove to the Promoverse that we are the best. I'm going to prove that we are going to withstand the storm of whatever and whenever shit occurs. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Y'all can go packing because EMP is already great. Blunt.
See, come 2026, I'm going to show y'all the neighborhood stoner, BX Bluntman, is going to show y'all when it comes to the three chairmen, that being Wapo, Mad T, and myself, I have the biggest mandingo. I'm going to show y'all 2026 that when it comes to the blueprint, neighborhood stoner is it. But until then, EMP, this is just a sample of what's coming next year. This is just a sample of what's waiting for the rest of you jabronis.
Why do you always mute us? Like, it automatically mutes us, by the way.
Everything but A.
You
That
were
was
muted.
fun-
No
that
one
was
heard.
fun.
No
you
one heard
gotta-
anything.
No,
you
no,
said.
no, no. Why you gotta come on screen bitching already?
That's what I'm saying.
I wasn't
That's
even
exactly what I'm
bitching.
saying.
I will slap the jizz right off your motherfucking chin.
See, that's why I wanted him in my games too. I wanted him in my games. That's crazy. But anyway, man, that was a good match. That was a great match.
That was very interesting, and I loved a lot of it. But there was also just as much wrong with it as there was good. And that's from a judge standpoint. I seen some comments in the chat there, Mr. Bronx Bomber. How about you sit your ass down now, okay? The judge is in the house, and I'll set you straight.
Oh,
Dang.
get some album for that bird.
No, we haven't announced thing yet. Mordecai is going to be the one to reveal all the judge scores from all three judges, which is himself, Phil Marshall, and Unfiltered One. All right.
No, incorrect.
My bad. What did I say?
Almost everything you say is incorrect. But,
I mean,
ladies and gentlemen, there were some extenuating circumstances going down for fight night, for war games.
War games.
So,
yes.
there were two judges.
Oh, there were two?
It was myself and the Unfiltered.
Okay, my
So,
bad.
how do you guys want me to approach this? Do you want me to run it down for you?
Run it down, baby.
Okay.
Run it down.
Well, we're going to start off with round one. Low energy from both of you. Visuals, fucked. So I had to listen to the story that was being told. And it was a split decision. The Unfiltered He chose Mega. He had the same issues. He thought Mad T hit a little bit harder, but because I looked at it at a different angle and I was listening to the story because the visuals were just kind of fucked. Look at Mad T's head disappeared. Your choice of fucking background and whatever that shit was, Wapo. I listened to the story being told, and I thought Wapo just took it by a little bit. So tied in what you guys call round one.
Okay.
Let me bring up my notes so I can further my bitching here. Let's see. Round two from the Unfiltered went to EMP. So it is right now 2, and my choice was 1. Again, yes, Mad T brought it out a little bit harder, a little bit more edgy. The problem was, like me, I was listening to the story because I couldn't depend on the visuals. The visuals, it was a little bit better, but what brought it home for me, Blunt. Blunt was hitting hard all night. Didn't matter what part he was playing, he was bringing it in hard. So it is now. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my notes up here. I'm fucking losing my shit. So round 1, 1-1. Round 2, it was Unfiltered. 1 point goes to Blunt and Wapo. Round 2 for me was EMP as well. So I was wrong there. It is 2-1 for EMP. Round 3 overall points. It was 2 points this round. Went to Mega from the Unfiltered. Franklin Benjamin being the one to tip the scales. Still, you guys, the hard cuts. There was other issues too. King McMillie. We didn't understand the whole rotation of the skull, and that was all that he was doing. It would have been nice to see at the very beginning when he started it, but if he would have like done something else, like take it away from his face, put it on, whatever, it would have been a lot better. Again, there's a lot of issues with the visuals. Your cuts were horrible on both sides. Some were a little bit smoother, but they were still bad cuts.
I knew I should edit this.
What?
I'm sorry, I thought it was me.
I will smack the shit out of you.
Shit.
You
My bad.
again, boy.
Okay.
Round 4.
Or
wait, that was Unfiltered. Round 3, my 2 points also went to Mega. We had very similar likes and dislikes about each round. Round 4, I sent it to EMP, as well as the Unfiltered. Round 5, I was very conflicted. But I sided with Mega in the end. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did side with Mega in the end. Same with whereas round 4 it went EMP with oh wait, what am I on? Round 5, round 4?
You're on 5.
I'm on 5. Okay, so mine went to Mega, as well as round 5 went with Unfiltered. We thought Blunt should have had a longer part in the last side. Bad cut straight through on both sides. Green screen work was terrible on a lot of it. So overall, for Grant Miller, it was 3 points EMP, 4 points Mega. Mine, EMP 4, Mega 3. So it ended in a tie. And I'm thinking, since I am the best GM that EMP has ever had, and I am the head judge in this little bit here, seeing as I'm the one on screen, I am awarding 1 point to one team and a bonus point for the hardest hitter, for the man with the power too sweet to be sour. I'm awarding that point to Blunt Rowe. He was the hardest hitting motherfucker in there. So EMP is taking this by one measly And I'd say half a point if I could, but I was told only 1 point. Now, that will not discredit what everyone did. Hell, if the green screen from Triple M was a lot better than it was, fucking guy was on fire as well. Frankie B brings it all the time. Haywood brings it all the time. But you two must admit, the round 1, round 2, your guys' energy wasn't there yet. Round 3 is where I think Mad T found his energy, his stride. Bronx, in my opinion, he had a funny part in there. He did. But also what I looked at is at one point, Mad T forgot the acronym of EMP. Did anyone else catch it? He went to say EMP. He got the E out and he stumbled. That, to me, was so bad that he forgot the name of his own company. Another thing that bothered, I think, me as well as Grant, each round should have had the newest entrant be the first guy to promo in that round. I expressed this in private chat. It would have made more sense. Now, I read Bronx Bomber saying, oh, it should have been the new entrant, should have been the last guy. That doesn't even make any sense. The other guys are busy. If you're looking at it as a wrestling standpoint,
Right.
those guys are already busy in the ring or in the cage. So you'd think the newest entrant would be the first guy cutting the promo and then filing it in from there. I think if you guys do a third one, I think you guys should really reapproach the way you do it and set it in there a lot better. But also, don't try and rush it as much as you guys did this time. I think the green screen work could have been so much better on a lot part of it, as well as the transition from one to another, you know? There were some pretty hard cuts, and there was times Mac Millie seemed like he was cut off like right in the middle of starting up a new line. The very last round, Blunt Row had such a small part in that, but he still shone in it because he was hitting hard, you know, and he was spitting facts, and that's the biggest thing. And the story production of it all, great fucking, you know, just tits up from all you guys, you know. You got all of them perking. You guys had shitloads of compliments in the chat. Win, lose, it doesn't matter. In the end, you guys put on a great show tonight. Hell, fuck, we're at 1 hour and 2 minutes, and we just fucking finished. You know, I don't know how many other companies are doing that shit, and you guys put a hell of a production on. I think next time, give yourselves a little bit more time, maybe schedule it in advance, and then work on it. Give it like a month. Run your other shows while you guys are doing the production of this, so that way you're not feeling like you have to meet the deadline, and it'll be crisper, cleaner, and I think the production value gonna just raise the stakes.
Like I said, I thought it was a good show.
It was a great show.
It was good, yeah. 1 point.
I definitely like Triple M just said, you guys brought something new to the game, and it was exciting. It was interesting, and hell, everyone's been talking the whole fucking time, watching what you guys were going on. But like I said, there's certain things that can be done a little bit better, and I think Wargames 3 for you guys allow yourselves that time, it'll look like a fucking $1 million.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Finding your energy in that opening round, that should have been like where you guys hit the hardest, and then it could have just kept on escalating from there, kind of like a crescendo, you know.
Thanks, Jose. Appreciate it.
Great work from everyone. Like, fuck, I loved every moment of it.
Oh yeah, the team. I can't thank everybody enough to actually do this. It was different. It was new, and a lot of people did what they had to do to show out. And I think it was good. It was a really good showing. It was interesting. You know, it just like I said, I can't be too thankful for everything that everybody's done to put on the show. We appreciate that.
Now, if this would have been storyline, I would have worked the ending a little bit different. So I was rewatching the whole thing. I did not leave to do others. I've already watched all this and several times, and just sitting there watching everyone. I think Triple M might have gotten that one extra point if his green screen work would have been better. But taking into effect that Blunt came out strong every fucking time, and at some points maybe carried EMP through some of the rounds.
And that's the thing about it. Just because he had a little bit of time, he had the impact of a little bit of time. He had that fire, and that kept it home.
I'm not even tight. Like what?
No, Mad T even came out swinging like quite a few times that were hitting hard. Just that extra point, and since Phil Marshall wasn't able to be one of the judges in the end, it was like, how do I work this in? How do I figure it out? And how do I look at it in a way that I can award an extra point for a stalemate not to occur? Because that cannot happen in a war game scenario.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
I know the joke. No, I'm not. No, guys, I don't like. Here's the thing, like, to peel back the curtain. To be honest, like we all know, me and Wapo did this because, we want to have war games like we did last year. Like if you notice our cycle, our like Broken Dreams 2, War Games 2, fucking day 2. That's we're doing everything like, well, this is part 2, it's part 3. You know what I'm saying? And like either way, me and Wapo both were like, we wanted to showcase something different. I give Wapo the credit for this match. Wapo's the one that came to me with it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like
I think we both did together. And then like more, and then that Mordecai saying about the cuts and stuff. Yeah,
over talking me like a motherfucker. Like,
you do it to me all the time, so just chill out. Anyway, so when they judge it by piece. So when we put it together, it's different. So they're judging on the way the pieces were, and that's how it was.
Well, what I was like saying was like, we wanted, like when Wapo came up with the idea of this war games, because we wanted to, like, we tried to do something different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people will say, yeah, Matt T, the whole Matt T character is taking shit from people. I mean, duh. So with EMP, yeah, we take stuff, like, and I started doing that, and I was like, okay, hey, I see this person doing this, and I try to do it better. And then with Wapo there, it was like, people, like, I know there's gonna be some people, and I'm not taking shots, they're gonna say, oh, well, we did like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. When Wapo came to the idea, we tweaked how we wanted to do it. And Bloka was a key part in that, because we were like, hey, I was like, hey, Bloka, we want you to be the rep. We want you, like, and Bloka, like, to me, helped carry that. And, shout out to Bloka for that.
Yeah, his stuff was on point as well.
Yeah,
that was another one of my gripes. Constantly calling it round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5. I think the next time around, especially if you get Bloka involved again to be the referee, you have him come out, and instead of saying round and like those on screen continuously calling it round, have Bloka come out, introduce the next entrant.
And that's the thing, Mordecai, like when me and you, we talk about some calls, you know what I'm saying? Like when we try new stuff like this, it's like, okay, we're working out the tweaks, the first round.
And that's what a guy like me is in for. Like, I watch it, and then I can give you that critique. I can give you my analysis on it, and you guys can take it from there. I'm not saying you have to use my analysis. You don't have to use my ideas. No. I just see some ways where it could have been better, and especially with time, because you guys really hot-shotted this. You guys had how many weeks to do it?
Like 3.
Yeah, I think next time give yourselves like an entire month. Get all the promos done, and then start adding like the green screen work, the production side of it, and then start passing it over to the judges. Because even your background for round 2, I think it was, or was it round 1? When I seen it, it was just a green screen because you guys were speeding it to us.
That was round 1. Well, I wanted to see. This is my objective with that was I wanted to be like it raw, not be like you swaying because somebody had a better. But next time we should have just did the whole thing and just go ahead and send it in the chamber.
Yeah,
right.
And I'm saying that's what mistake was. But like he said, this is the first time it's been done. We try something new. We're gonna be, of course, the person that tries it new. Think about it. You're the firstborn. You're the project.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it just is what
like
it is.
what I was gonna say was like where I was like I knew I should edit it was like when Wapo came to the idea. I wanted Wapo because it's all everybody knows. Mad T like just fucking Wapo pretty much agreed to anything I want to do.
Yeah.
So for once, when Wapo had an idea, I was like, I want to let Wapo do this, and I wanted to give him that freedom. And like, well, we both agreed. Like next year, we might not even compete in it. But like, we kind of handed off some of the editing a little bit, which it should have been me or him. Like really doing that. But it is what it is. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's
like give you guys credit. You guys did something new. And where it comes down to is a lot of people, they stay in a comfort zone and they don't know how to shift out of it. Right. So you guys tried something new. You got critique on it. Now you know how to do it better next time around, especially if you guys have a big part in the production side of it. And then, the next time around, it's better, it's bigger, and it'll be harder to judge.
Exactly. The thing is like, with us not competing in it, that can let us to focus more on the production value of it.
Thank you very much, Danny Darko.
And yeah, that's what I say. Darko is 100% fat. I did say that. Fact for that.
Jose just gets hard for me. So
he does when he does. Yeah, he does. Between what hashtag blunt hits for president and
Rockstar.
Yeah,
Rockstar. Shut up.
And there was even a point like I laid the judging down. I think it was for round 2, and after I laid the judging down, Grant Miller he added his analysis to it, and then I rewatched it because I like to see it from other people's perspective as well. So I read his critique and I looked at it, and it's like, I'm kind of conflicted because now I'm rewatching. I'm seeing what you see. Now I think I might have judged wrong. He goes, no, you judged correctly.
Right.
And it's like, that's where the conflict comes in when you're judging, when you see someone else analyzed it and you look at it from their perspective, then you get conflicted with your own thoughts. And it's like, no, I did judge appropriately because I looked at it from a different perspective, seeing as there was just as equally bad with the segment as the other person's, So it's like you put your mind, okay, they're equally having some rough parts, so let's listen to this side of it and let's watch this side of it. That is the hardest thing about judging too, because you start doubting yourself when you read someone else's analysis, and then you should go back and rewatch, and it's like, oh, I didn't see that the first time around,
Oh, exactly, 100%. I agree with you, Mordecai. And that's why, like, when we were picking the whole judging, you unfiltered, and we were like, Phil, like, was like the choices that Darko was in there too. I forgot why we didn't ask Darko. I don't even know. I'd be honest with you. But
I don't remember.
If next time we know, like Darko's always there. So like, if we ever need a third judge for something, that's the man to go to. You know what I'm saying? And that's.
And I got to say, 2 great spots were filled with King Mac and with Lit Fuse.
Fact, 100%.
They're very new to EMP. I believe it was Lit Fuse's debut for EMP.
It was his debut.
So, like, great spots for them to have, and it's a way to elevate someone new. Next year, like you said, you guys might not be a part of it. That would be good to see, because then you can push other competitors and really put some shine into someone that maybe has been overlooked in the past and can really push himself to elevate himself through a match like this.
And that's the thing that we kind of like came the idea that we wanted to set the groundwork the first one, because it's not every year we do like Team Mad T versus Team Wapo. You know what I'm saying?
I'd kick your ass if you tried it. I'd shit all over you.
What are you
like, what? You guys giving yourself another entire hour just to spot fest yourselves?
Hey, listen. I never asked for an hour. Have you ever seen me ask for an hour for myself? Can I pamper myself once in a while?
No, you guys will go 2 hours.
Well,
asshole.
don't judge us for what we do in private. Like, no, I just want to say I want to thank everybody that was in the war games, like the judges, everybody's in the war games, Bloka, like this vision we had, like Wapo explained it, and we brought the people in. It was just like he was like, "Oh, let fuse and prophecy," and then our fifth person for his team like had the thing, so we bring in Bomber, late last second, which made sense because Thompson was always my team was always what it was. Oh, Shady's supposed to be there for where Trips was, but before Trips came in, really, Shady was already there in that spot. Like my team was planned out like months ago. You know what I'm saying? It was Wapo
because Mega was there.
Wapo's team went through changes as well because if you do not, if you've forgotten, I was supposed to be a part of his team, but I hurt Wapo's feelings.
You did.
That's true.
I stepped down as GM, and
I'm crying in the corner.
it made his nethers flaccid.
No,
like,
exactly.
His nethers went flaccid, and he's like, "Dude, I was looking for a piece tonight, and you fucking ruined it."
Yeah, I mean,
you're out.
I mean,
like, he yelled at me for it. I was like, "What the fuck did I do?" I mean, it was the person that's no longer in administration.
But regardless of the fact, go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to.
No, you're good, bro.
No, I like I said, I think like this is a good way to me to end the year basically. Next week we're gonna have an awards. Next Wednesday we're gonna have an awards ceremony. I do have some things for I think 5 categories.
Like 4 categories because there's the bloke because it's like 4 and then the Bloka award.
So we do have physical awards for 5 of them.
Yeah.
But we will be having that at 9:30. And whoever don't get an award don't mean nothing. I mean, you guys, everybody, EMP, you made freaking EMP a hell of a year.
Yeah,
this was one hell of a year.
Exactly. There's going to be.
It doesn't matter if they're at the bottom of the roster, if they're at the top.
I mean,
they've all put the work in, and they all deserve that appreciation from not only Mad T, Wapo, myself as the newest judge of EMP this year. And yes, it was a short term as a GM, but I was happy to do it. Just like I stated to everyone, sometimes your ideas diverge, they don't align, and you need to make a choice. I made the choice. It doesn't mean that there's sort of conflict between us. I just always want to slap the shit out of Mad T. It's given on every day I talk to him.
Maybe if he accepts that, the Rumble.
No. See, here's the thing. Okay, you're like a little fat kid. That sees.
I am fat. Is that's fucked up? I'm fat.
Jesus Christ.
You see a whole fucking apple pie, and you got to eat the whole fucking thing at one sitting.
Maybe.
Okay. Instead of just taking a wedge and putting the rest away, savoring what you got. No, you want to blow your load all on one sit.
Oh, pause.
Wait, how does no pause. He meant everything he said.
Nah, he would
saying this though, and this is I think this is the line of the night. What Blood said. Little Ronnie playing with his toys and throwing you in the toy box like Andy from Toy Story.
Yeah, you know what's
sad? That probably is what got him over the edge. That's what got us over the edge.
Myself and the Unfiltered both popped for that line.
What bar none? That was the best line. I bet you that's what helped TBMP win.
Anyway, but I was trying to say about the award thing. Bloka has a special award that he actually is presented to the person that he chose for his award. Wapo has a few other things, but we do, even if you're not in part of that 5, there's like 5 or 6 other categories. If you guys haven't voted, you can still vote on the page. There's polls up on the page. Vote what you think. I think Rockstar's winning the Brooklyn Brawler Award right now. Like, somebody please flip that to like TMX or something, because I cannot stand Rockstar having another fucking title in his fucking name. The legendary Rockstar, the Brooklyn Brawler Award winner. Like, I will fucking lose my shit.
Voting for him just to piss you off, right?
Yes, I know.
But and we also I don't know if you've seen in the news on the feed in EMP network, it's official. We will have Triple M versus Jimmy at day 2
for the IC title.
For the IC title. Well, I say again, but really he didn't face Triple M. He faced
Johnny New Haven.
Johnny New Haven.
I wouldn't even say he faced Johnny New Haven. I think the character Johnny New Haven would have gone a completely different route. But with the way everything led up to it.
Yep.
He just said, "Fuck it."
Right.
You know, I will be myself, and I will do this the way I would do it instead of being Johnny New Haven or Triple M. He just said, "Fuck it."
And
You want to play your games? I'm not playing them.
Well,
I can't blame the man.
But like I said, I have Triple M actually, you know, getting over, and we might see a new IC champion.
And also, it got, I don't know if everybody heard, but Revolt is no longer part of the network for the time being. There's some stuff being worked out behind the scenes, but Revolt currently is not part of the network. Don't know if it will be again. I guess we'll find out in January. But Jimmy is just a competitor inside EMP Network now. Jimmy has no access to any of the administration stuff. So if he comes on a mad print, which I doubt he will because he won't want to follow certain things, guidelines. Not talking shit, by the way, Jimmy. I know you're probably watching, you stalker. But I want to thank Jimmy for helping what he did do behind the scenes with the network. It's just like Mordecai said, people don't see the same visions. And the way Jimmy's seen it, we just didn't see it that way. And that was
creative differences. That's all it was.
Blunt and Wapo's decision. So.
And not only that, like I said, I'm not going to take anything that don't think that, you know, it's not shit on Jimmy hour. We're not. Whatever he did for us, man, we are grateful for. Bar none, I'm not going to take away his accomplishments. Part of the EMP network succeeding of what it's done, he had done, had a part in it. But like you said, man, I mean, sometimes when you go with creative differences, you just got to go a separate way.
But that being said, what a great motherfucking night, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. It's a great night.
Oh, and by the way, one more thing for the award show, by the way. We will have a special match on the award show since y'all talk about my world champion that I made the champion. You know, I'm just saying, by the way. Like, he decided, since he wants to kind of cost us the loss here at Wargames, I'm blaming you, champ, because you're the champ. Damn. He's going to take on Allison Black at the award show next Wednesday in a non-title match.
Can we give Allison Black a full hot dog this time?
Can we give El Wapo 2 points instead of 1 point?
Hey, listen, this 1 point went over and we won, right?
Not by you, though. You were the negative points.
You know, I don't care because 1 point is a 1 point. Oh, EMP still winning.
1 point Wapo.
1 point Wapo. There you go.
Doesn't matter if it's the negative or the bonus. You know, he got that 1 point.
You know what, Wapo? As you know, day 3 is going to be my last match. No, Wapo. Why don't? Let's see if you can last till day 3. And if you can, I'll give you that chance to put me down.
His wife always wishes he could last till day 3.
Fuck's sake. Try to be fucking serious here, Morty. God damn it.
You know what? I would love to put you down. I would love to put you down.
I fucking hate it. You just ruined the moment. Thanks, Morty.
I would love to put you down. But, you know, T, I got some plans, you know, that might, you know, the rivet. Is that the right word? The rivet, the you know,
divert.
Go ask divert. What carries
that would divert, you know, his plans.
It's got to happen.
But to tell you something, T, since you're retiring in 2027, 2026 will be a hell of an interesting year for you. For you, I promise.
You can bring anybody you want to bring towards me. But hey, don't worry. I think I might have something ace in my sleeve somewhere that I might have something coming for you too, or 3 or 4.
Okay. So the retirement award, the retirement, what you call that? Tour
begins next month.
I've been drinking a little bit on the backstage, but yeah, retirement tour begins in January for you. Yeah. But anyways, I mean, anybody got final thoughts?
No, I mean Saturday.
I will give final thoughts.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to thank each and every one of the competitors, 10 of them altogether, for doing an exceptional job. Trying something new for the channel, and you guys all did a fucking great job, except for Bronx. You know, just push him off.
That was gay as fuck.
He fucking insulted me in the chat. Fuck him. excluding Bronx,
No
you
Diddy
did
oil
okay.
involved.
You did okay. I won't break out the Diddy oil tonight. But
You're going in raw. Shit.
you guys did an exceptional job. I want you guys all to have a great night. I want to thank everyone for joining us for this hour and almost 30 minutes. Well, they're a big part of why you guys have been a success, those staying in view.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Well, again, like Mordecai put it, T, you want to go ahead and finish us off, but
yeah, since I lost, I guess I'll let you have the final fucking thought tonight.
Yes,
my final thought is,
no, I'm respectful. I'll let the bitch have it.
I wasn't.
Bitch.
But
you could call me the bitch, but I'm the winning bitch though, right? So here's the thing.
Moment to go.
Here's the thing. Next week, no, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say I appreciate everything y'all say, but can you speak your fuck what? Anyway, I don't speak Darko right now. Anyway,
yeah, we can tell.
So join us next week for our awards show. We got a hell of a match. We got awards to give out, and just come hang out. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for coming.
I want to thank everybody who watched it. Like that was we called it EMP first movie that we created. There's more coming next year. And we are officially on break until the card for day 2 will drop on the 26th or 27th of December. Anyways, yeah, the card will be out then. We'll be back Saturday with a Mad Print, and next week with our final show of the year, probably. So.
Now, question: Mad Print, is this the one where you want to do the T Meltzer bit?
No, what we're gonna do on this Mad Print as the final Mad Print of the year. It is John Cena's last match this Saturday. So right after Saturday Night Live, we're gonna go live after Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
And then we're gonna talk just Saturday Night Live.
You mean Saturday night's main event?
Thank you, Saturday Night main event. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're just gonna chill.
Drunk and I'm high as fuck.
We're just gonna chill. It's just a chill moment.
Yeah, it's just. But anyways.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys Saturday night.
Oh shit! I know. I know what he said. No, I know what Darko was saying. Go ahead, cut us off. I got you, Darko. I got what you're saying.
Fuck sakes! God damn.
See y'all later.